Y'all check this out. Conor McGregor posted this picture on Instagram of him and D. Devlin training in the gym. And what people are talking about is what they saw in the background. See that? See that guy? He's training Conor McGregor's son. Um, Martial arts. His kid's 1 year old. Like 1 year old, that guy's teaching him martial arts. Conor McGregor's having this guy training him. Arab looking guy with a tattoo. See those pads? See on the wall the pads? Same pads right there. Teaching that kid how to knee and how to elbow. See? So you got his hand in there like that. No, no, no. So keep your head down. Knee right there. See? Kid's wearing diapers. And Conor McGregor is a sicko. He's got some Arab. See the pads on the wall? It's like the pads right there. See? And while Conor McGregor is giving D. Devlin training, he's got some guy probably that specializes in training babies, you know, in MMA. No shit. It's terrible. He sits that kid in front of a big screen TV, just props him up, makes him watch hours and hours and hours, you know, of UFC fights. He's just looking ahead. Just looking ahead. A 1 year old child, you know, White and Aldo Portal, they're training this boy how to stretch or something like that, you know. He's just too young to be trained in violence. It's just wrong, you know. When Conor McGregor got off the plane in Dublin a few days whatever, you know, ago, whatever, he was carrying this baby under his arm in an unsafe manner, unsupported, and he had a mixed drink in his hand. And in the other hand, he was shooting a bird. And the reason that Saber Cash says that's a mixed drink is because Conor McGregor was on a private plane. And, you know, a little bottle of juice, you know, you go and drink that and throw it away before you get off the airplane. But no, if you had alcohol in it, you'd keep it in your hand. So Conor McGregor was carrying a mixed drink in one hand. In that same arm, he was carrying that baby. In the other hand, he's shooting a bird. A few days later, he's seen in the gym, got a guy in here training this kid how to hurt people. So this kid will not be safe around other children. You know, if they put this little boy, say, in a room with normal children his age, by the time he's, you know, 2, 3, 4, whatever, you turn your back and this little kid will have him on the ground, elbowing him in the face, kneeing him, and, you know, it's just not right. This kid, you know, whatever agency needs to go check on the mental health of this little boy, the mental health of Conor McGregor, for damn sure, and D. Devlin. You know, D. Devlin, you know, she's not right. She's just not, you know, she's just not right. There's just no way she can be right in the head right now. After all that, Conor McGregor's all wound up, and then he got this guy training his kids how to do martial arts. A 1 year old child that can't even talk. Anyway, that's some of the shit people post. It said, Conor's #1. Yeah, Conor's awesome. Why isn't she go to MMA? Conor's great. Stay tuned, bro. Say, people are just stupid as fuck, you know, like that's great to trade a baby in MMA. The child services, you know, like Conor McGregor, he is just mentally unhealthy, and he's making his D. Devlin's mentally unhealthy, and they making a baby mentally unhealthy. What it is, you shouldn't train a 1 year old child to fucking do martial arts. That is so stupid. That is just dumb. And it's irresponsible is what it is. Is it criminal? Maybe that shit's criminal to teach a kid how that shit. Because it definitely fucks with his head. That little boy right there should be watching, you know, Scooby-Doo or something like that. Whatever little kid, Barney, whatever the hell little kids watch now, you know. not martial arts. It's just not the place for a child. It's just not the place for a child, you know. And who is this guy right here watching this child? If this guy right here is some kind of martial arts trainer, you know, for children, that guy right there should, you know, it's not right. It should be some law against that shit. It's irresponsible parenting, and that would make And this guy right here, if he's teaching a baby martial arts, I mean, there might be some kind of all this shit needs to be checked out by child authorities. Conor McGregor, when he got off that plane the other day in Dublin, he had this baby. He was carrying it in an unsafe manner because he had a drink, some kind of mixed drink in his right hand, and if that had just been a regular bottle of juice, he'd have finished it or just thrown it away on the plane. But no, it was mixed with alcohol. That's why he took it with him. So he had a bottle of alcohol. He was under the influence, carrying the kid in the same hand. Okay, the mixed drink was more important than the kid. And the other hand, he's shooting a bird. A few days later, here he is, got his kid teaching him how to hurt people. So this kid will never be safe around other kids. You turn your back. Conor McGregor's little boy will have your baby on the ground, kneeing them, elbowing them in the face, scratching it, whatever, So this is very irresponsible parenting. And Conor McGregor is not mentally healthy. He's not mentally healthy to be doing his son like that. I mean, it's just, he don't know how to be a father. He's propped him up in the middle of the ring, put sunglasses on him, and dressed him up in that suit and all this kind of shit. That's exploitation. He's exploiting the kid, and he's teaching him how to be violent. It's plain as day. There's 800 numbers, that people can call, or whatever numbers they are. They're anonymous, and they can report Conor McGregor if they think that, if they think this is inappropriate to teach a baby, mixed martial arts. Find out who this kid is. Somebody find out who this guy is right here teaching this kid this shit. If this is some kind of martial arts trainer, it's criminal. It's just criminal as fuck. Conor McGregor's crazy. Crazy as fuck. Anyway, June 14, all his big shit's gonna change, and he's gonna be under the supervision. He'll have violent felonies against him, and he'll be under supervision anyway. Probably won't get the kid to see the kid that much for a while. And he'll be under some, when he sees him, it'll be under supervision, because it would be irresponsible for Dee Devlin to allow her son to be around a convicted felon, violent felon, teaching the kid MMA. All this shit's just wrong anyway. This is all fantasy world. This is all fantasy land. This is not how shit's supposed to be. And just mark down what Super Cash says. Conor McGregor is going to get the hell sentenced out of him. And Dick Ryder says he's never been arrested, but he does have a history of violence. Okay, attacking people and fighting people, and now he's teaching his kid that shit. See, teaching his kids. See, what it was is they made this photo, and Conor McGregor wasn't thinking about it, and so people seen that in the background. His little boy training in martial arts, so he holding his hand down. Anyway. Authorities, there's numbers people can call and report this if they think that. They're anonymous numbers too, if they think that it's inappropriate for a baby to know how to hurt other kids. I mean, Conor McGregor is a psychopath. Fucking psychopath. Y'all see on G14. Y'all gonna see reality. Remember that word, reality. That's going to be a big word y'all starting to hear. Y'all going to start hearing that word a lot. What? Super Cash told y'all about the chicken sandwich, how that would, Now what's this word, reality? You're going to see that word now, reality. Reality and fantasy. Them two words are going to get big now, real popular in the UFC media watch. Reality, fantasy, The chicken sandwich has already taken its effect on the situation. Now it's just, now y'all see fantasy and reality in all these headlines. Reality and fantasy.